Hi there, this is Jen, and thanks so much for joining me today. Today I am participating in the monthly Card Hoppin event, and this is for the month of August. If you're not familiar, this is an event that we participate in on a monthly basis. Kind of like a challenge event in a way. It just has a different monthly theme and a different technique. So the theme this month is sunshine, and the technique is either using stencils or embossing folders. If you'd like to participate, I'll go ahead and leave a link for the group below and you can check it out. So for mine card this month, I am going to go ahead and go with embossing folders, and I did that because I don't use embossing folders all that much, and so I like to pick the challenge part that is something that I don't normally do or am maybe not so comfortable with. And so I am taking this embossing folder by We Are Memory Keepers, and it's from Shimelle. I'll see if I can find it. It's a little bit older, so I don't know if it's still available, but it's really a pretty embossing folder, and I don't think I've ever used it. And so what I did was I took a piece of Bristol Smooth cardstock, and I just spritzed that with water to help it not crack any when I ran it through my Big Shot machine, and it worked and it didn't. So I just spritzed it with water, kind of waved it through the air, and then put it in the embossing folder and ran that through the Big Shot. And then I went ahead and took some Distress Stain in Squeeze Lemonade, and I just spritzed that on the panel. I didn't catch that on camera. And then I dried it a little bit, and then now I am using some Pixie powder, and this is Mango Blast. And so I'm just putting the powder on the panel and then spritzing that with water to get that powder to activate and move around. And then I will take my heat tool and dry this up as much as I can. And the Pixie powder has almost a little bit of a metallic shine to it. So when you move it in the light, it brings out that little bit of shine that is in that powder. And then I'm using this really super pretty die. I love this die. It's a recent purchase of mine. It is from Paper Rose, and it is called Evelyn Mandala Circle, and there are several pieces to it, but I am just going to use the very outside piece. So I took a piece of Hammermill cardstock and I ran that through my die cut machine. I believe it's Hammermill. It might be the accent opaque white. No, it's Hammermill. And I originally thought I was going to stack these on top of each other, and then I liked the way that they look not stacked evenly on top of each other. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some artist tack. This stuff is amazing and a lifesaver, especially if you don't like gluing tiny little pieces. And so basically what it is it's a sheet of tiny micro glue, I guess you could say. So it is really easy to just go ahead and you peel back the non-sticky side and then stick your piece on the sticky side and burnish it with your fingers and then attach it or adhere it to whatever you're adhering it to. And so for stuff like this where there's not a lot of space to add glue, this stuff is perfect, and I absolutely love it. And so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of stack those unevenly on top of each other. And then I have to add a little bit of gold splatter, and I've been obsessed with these watercolors since I got them. They give a really pretty gold color, and so I'm just taking a little bit of that and splattering that. And I'm also taking this white paint and mixing that with water and doing a little bit of white splatter as well. As you can see off to the side, I have that piece. That was what I was originally going to do for this card, and I left it overnight, and I decided I did not like it. And so I came back and went in with these really skinny dies from scrapbook.com, and I'm just adding a little bit of color using some Copics in the colors B000, B00, and then B05 as the darkest on the bottom. And then since these are really skinny, I'm going to bring out that artist tack again and put a little bit of adhesive on the back of those. To get these lined up, I am using this Brea Reese letter guide, and these are super helpful for getting really nice lettering, like on addressing envelopes or really anything. But I'm going to go ahead and use the larger piece for trying to get these letters lined up on my panel fairly straight. I at least want the bottom to be straight across and not going in the diagonal, and so this is super helpful to do that. So I'll just go ahead and place my letters, and then once I have them placed, I will use an acrylic block just to help those adhere a little bit better. And then I'm using this Small Talk sticker pad by Tim Holtz, and I just wanted the word sunshine, so this was a phrase that said, I hope your day is full of sunshine, but I wanted to just use the word sunshine, so I snipped that off and have used a piece of 1/8 inch foam behind it, and I'll go ahead and apply that. And that will finish off my card. Don't forget to check out the hop order below, as well as the next person in the hop, and we'd appreciate and love your support. And so I hope you enjoy the rest of the hop. And if you like this video or found it informative, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. As always, I thank you so much for stopping by today, and I hope to catch you next time.